Hey guys, Becker here. So today on Coronavirus Music School, we're going to be talking about the tritone substitution and the substitute dominant. So the tritone substitution is based on what are called tendency tones. So if we remember our major scales, we're going to assign numbers to each one of the scale degrees. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. And if we think of the half steps in there, that we have 4 going to 3 and 7 going to 1. So if we play those together, a tritone resolving to a major third. But the tritone has that another one of those same resolutions. It can either resolve in like we just did, or it can resolve out to a minor 6. So we exploit those tendency tones in music to create a substitute dominant by choosing the other dominant 7th chord with those exact same tendency tones. So where in the normal cadence progression in C would start on a 2 chord, a D minor 7 chord that then resolves to a G7 chord and then resolves to a C. But using the exact same upper voices, if we just substitute a D flat for the G, we find that we play the D minor 7 chord and then a D flat 7 chord that then resolves down to the C. So the tritone substitution is the essence of the substitute dominant, and so the result is that we substitute a dominant 7th chord a tritone away from the original dominant 7th chord, but where it still resolves to the same place, so that you would, instead of a G7, we're going to play a D flat 7, but the active ingredient, those guide tones, are still the same. And so that this is a substitute dominant is using a dominant 7th chord, a tritone away. And so in order to construct one of these, all you have to do is create a dominant 7th chord a half step above where you want it to resolve. In this case, we have a D flat 7 chord resolving down to a C major chord. And what we'll see next time is that this happens not just with the tonic, but it also happens with the dominant leading into the dominant. And so we're going to substitute an A flat 7 chord leading to that G7 chord, which eventually resolves back down to the tonic. And this is what's known as the German augmented 6th chord. And then there's a whole family of these chords, but basically it's all the same trick. It's this tritone substitute dominant trick. And so that pretty well wraps up what we got for today for the tritone substitution. And appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys next time.